Good morning. It's Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live. Rachel's here with me this morning.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
So we have a lot to tell you about. There's some upcoming events that you need to know about. There is some really cool classes coming up, and there's even a kids camp that we need to tell you about. But I'm going to let Rachel take it off with our giveaway today.
All right. Well, today we have our luggage tag Schmetz color code chart. That's going to help you identify all of your needles. You have mystery needles floating around your sewing room and you don't know what they are. This little handy dandy guide will tell you exactly what they are. And then we also have this little charm pack. This is Gradations by Stonehenge. You can look at this. This is so cool.
Northcott does such a pretty job.
They do these beautiful blues and all of these kind of marbled looks. I think this is just a gorgeous little charm pack. This is gonna make something really, really pretty for you. And the way that you can get entered to win this is if you hit that share button and you put in the comments that you shared it, and we will put your name in our drawing and you might get chosen.
Okay, so we are going to talk, yes, we'll talk about Bernina today, but we also have to talk about a lot of things that are coming up because we all need to make plans, right?
Yes.
I was talking to you this morning and you've already scheduled several things for your girls to do this summer.
Yes. I mean, you got to get in there now.
Yeah.
Now is the time.
Or else you don't get in a slot.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that we want to make sure you know about is we're going to be doing a kids camp this year. Kids camp this year, we are going to have the kids camp on, there's 2 weeks of it. There's 2 separate kids camps. No, you don't have to go to both of them. You just are going to need to go to one of them. They're 3 days each. They are pretty succinct. So you've got this in June. It is from 2 to 4 p.m. on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of June. That is a Monday through Wednesday, and that is set up to show your kid how to do some basic sewing. So they're going to do a pillowcase and some pajama bottoms. So that'll be really fun.
Super fun.
Similar kind of thing here on the second one. Now, if you want to sign them up for both of them, please do this because the second one is going to have a different group of things to do. You are going to be able to do a drawstring backpack and a skirt or a pair of shorts. So this is, by the way, this is for girls and boys. So we're going to have that one available on the 10th through the 12th. It's going to be from 10 to noon. So these aren't really a huge amount of time. They are not they're a great thing to do. These are both in June. And we are going to do an open house so that you can bring your son or daughter or your grandchild and you can come over to the shop on April the 13th. It is a Saturday. And from 10:30 to 1, we're going to have some different stations set up. There's going to be some make it and take it stuff. The kids get to touch the machines. This is going to be a really nice way for them to figure out if they want to do this or not. And again, it's not super expensive. It's not a huge investment in time, but it's a great way to get them introduced to sewing. And this is for girls and boys, so don't feel like that they're, and we're talking anybody from 10 to 14.
Oh, yeah.
So great time to learn how to sew.
I have a 10 and an 11-year-old at home, and I am definitely signing them up for these camps because they want to learn how to sew. They're interested in it. I have a very powerful big machine though. I'm always kind of worried about them using it. They've done some little projects on mine, but this is going to give them a chance to
sew on a more appropriate sewing machine.
Appropriate sewing machine that's a little bit more mechanical and and we're going to teach them how to thread it, how to take care of it, how to change a needle, maybe even. I don't even know changing the needle.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Because we want to limit the amount of very sharp things that your child is going to be handling.
So anyway, this is a really cool and fun thing for them to do. And I think that it is available on our website right now. So if you think you're interested, as it goes with these kind of things, the seating is limited. We only have so many instructors and so many spots for the kids, and we want to have a really the ratio of teacher to kids is going to be very significant. So we're going to make sure that we keep it pretty small so that we can keep an eye on them, keep them safe, have fun, and get them to learn. So I wanted to make sure that we talked about that this morning and got it in there because Cheryl's done a lot of work to put this together.
So much, yes.
And this is going to be a really fun class for the kids. She, the instructor for this, Cheryl, who works here at the shop, and many of you probably know her, one of the things that she has a long history of was doing 4-H teaching. And so, you know, she's the perfect person to go ahead and do this.
I actually believe that Cheryl has a master's in education.
Okay.
I'm
I
fairly
don't
certain.
think I do that. But the other thing is I think that maybe Danielle will be helping her with this too. So the two of them doing this, and then Cheryl's daughter Rachel, I think, will be like the third person. So this is going to be something if we get, you know, hopefully we have enough kids that we can run it, and then two, maybe enough that we need all those teachers. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be amazing.
So
amazing.
anyway, I think the kids will have a lot of fun with this. Yes. Okay, next thing we need to talk about. Have you ever wondered about embroidery? Well, if you've wondered about it and you haven't quite put your toe into it, this might be the perfect event for you. We are going to do what's called OESD Embroidery Essentials. This is perfect for the person who wants to learn more about stabilizers. When do you use them? What do you use? All that kind of thing. We're going to have an OESD educator here. They're going to go ahead and show you what does it take to do an embroidery design for you, the consumer. How does that process work to get it to you? What about a trunk show of all the beautiful embroidery events coming up? You know, I see their videos on YouTube, but to see them in person, I can't wait. I think this is going to be fabulous.
It's amazing. This the stuff that they create, and it really is. It's such a creative way to use this technique of sewing. It's what they do.
Okay, there's going to be door prizes and giveaways, guys. Yeah. There's going to be a goodie bag for each person that's worth over $200. Then there's going to be some design offerings and some things you can get, special discounts, exclusive designs that nobody else is going to be able to buy except for folks that go to this event. So if you are an embroiderer, you want to come see the trunk show, you want to come see the design process OESD does to get those designs to market, this is going to be a fabulous event for you. We've also set this up that if you go ahead and sign up a friend, you're going to get a discount. So you're going to get an in-store credit that you can use that's going to make this really fun. This is an all-day event. It is on April the 17th from 10 to 5. We will supply lunch for you, and you don't need to bring anything. So this event in particular is a really great event for the person who's maybe actually very much an embroiderer, or the person who maybe is thinking about stepping into it. Now, we have actually another event coming up right afterwards. So the second event is a 2-day sewing event. And the really fun part about this is that you have a couple of options on how you do this. If you do not own a Bernina sewing machine, don't worry. It doesn't matter. As it did on the first day, it doesn't matter if you own a Bernina or not. OESD is a embroidery group that does things for all brands of sewing machines. So if you want to come and learn how to do a whole bunch of techniques for your embroidery, this is going to be really, really fun. Now, we do ask you, if you own a different brand of sewing machine, that you know how to do embroidery on it, because we're not going to know how to use your machine. Now, if you're a Bernina owner and you come and you need some help, we'll be a little bit better shape to do that for you. But we really do, for this event, it's probably better if you know at least how to start your embroidery machine, put a hoop on it, and know what buttons to push. You know, you don't have to know everything.
I think that I even know how to do that.
Yeah,
it's just got an embroidery machine.
It is not that hard. Yeah. And but for other brands than Bernina, we're not gonna have all that knowledge. So we need your help on that. So if you want to do something that is, a really fun event, it's 2 days long. It's got all these. This is going to be called Let's Celebrate. It's a 2-day party thing. You are going to be able to make party favors and signs and flags and all kinds of bags and things, cards. You're going to learn how to do all those different techniques over 2 days. Now,
and all of these things that you're going to be making here, I, as somebody with small kids who are always throwing big parties, I immediately think like, oh, this would be fantastic for birthday parties. But also my mother-in-law, when she gets together with her girlfriends, they always throw these elaborate theme parties. So Sandy, how amazing would it be if you could make some kind of party favors for all of your girlfriends?
And not only that, but there's all kinds of, we've got all the graduations coming up. There is baby showers. There's all kinds of things.
There's always a reason to celebrate.
Yes, that's right. So this is going to be really fun to make all this stuff. Now, you're going to say, well, Margaret, I've been thinking about getting an embroidery machine, but I haven't done it yet. Or you're thinking maybe you would like to try a Bernina. Well, we have the perfect solution. We are going to be providing Bernina sewing machines and the embroidery units and the people to help you to be able to go ahead and do this particular event. So if you were thinking that you might want to go ahead and upgrade what you have, you do. Okay, those of you who are out there that are listening and you're wondering, well, I have a 5 series machine. Unfortunately, we need you to use a 7 series machine because you need the space. They're going to use a maxi hoop in this particular event.
Big one.
But you know what? We'll lend you one. We will lend you one. Now,
and be careful because you're going to fall in love with it.
It's really fun.
You're going to love it.
We're also going to offer some really exceptional deals on machines at this event. So you get to try out the machine. You get to have fun doing all the fun OESD products. And you get special discounts. There's going to be door prizes. There's going to be food. There's going to be snacks. I mean, how much fun can you have in 2 days? I'm thinking.
I always tell everybody, you have to come to the University of Sewing because we always have the best snacks.
So,
when we set up snacks, we set up snacks.
You know what is really cool too? Is that because these range over 3 days, we're kind of hoping that some of you might want to come maybe up from Louisville, from Indianapolis. Maybe some of you might even want to come from further away. This would be a really fun event for you to do that. And so on the website, when you put in either Let's Celebrate or you put in Embroidery Essentials or just put in OESD, the events will show up there too. And what you can do is look at those events, and you know what we put on there?
I know what we put on there.
Hotel places to stay.
So you can see where you can stay in beautiful downtown Bloomington.
It would be so much fun. You could come for the whole 3 days. You could get yourself a place to stay. We can get you a list of restaurants. Haven't you been wanting to do this?
Bloomington is such a fantastic town to visit, just in general, even if you don't come and see us. Although, I think you're missing out if you don't come and see us. But Bloomington is such a great town to come and visit. And you guys could, thinking about making it a celebration, grab all of your friends and come to our event and make it a celebration of embroidery.
There's just all kinds of fun things going on here. So we hope that you will decide to do this. I'm worried that if you don't sign up soon, you will not get a spot. So it's important to sign up quickly because we are limiting the seating. We're going to do it all right here at the shop. So there's only so much space in the classroom, and we can't wait to see you. So we hope you'll sign up and take care of that. But the big announcements there.
Those are the big announcements.
But you know what we didn't talk about? We haven't talked about the classes that are just coming up in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
So we need to talk about the classes that are coming up in the next 2 weeks.
We have lots of
So we do. So this next week, we have our serger version of doing a knit top. And so learning how to sew clothing on your serger. A lot of you have been asking about classes for your serger. This is a great class. Alice is offering this next Monday. It is going to be a great class to do that. So go ahead and sign up for that. We've got half square triangle technique that Cheryl's going to do. If you are a new quilter and or a fairly established quilter, and those half square triangles you've been struggling with those. If you've been struggling with those, this technique class Cheryl's doing next Monday night is a great class to take. Again, both those classes are on Monday the 19th. We're going to be doing embroidery mastery. So, okay, you guys want to come to this and you haven't done your embroidery mastery class, get in here to do that. If you already own an embroidery unit and a Bernina, come to this class. You will learn all kinds of things. Alice is such a good instructor. Every time people get done with this class, people come up to me and say, oh my gosh, I learned so much. So how cool is that?
That's really cool.
Okay, then we have the Black Bobbin Mastery class. That's next Wednesday. I'm teaching you you are going to be here for the whole day, and we are going to just get you all squared away with learning how to use your sewing machine. So make sure that if you haven't done that class, if you've had your machine now for a couple of months, maybe a year, who knows, maybe you've never done this, come. I will just give you so many good tips. You will learn so much, and you will be so happy you took this. We have a lounge pants class that Danielle is doing. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it is full.
I think we're out of space in that
We are out of space in that one, but we are going to offer it again. And if you are interested in this class and you let us know, we'll put you to the first ones we let you know when that's going to be offered. So I wanted to make sure you knew about that. Garment fitting is next Friday. Now, garment fitting. I'm going to just tell you, once you get a shirt or a pair of pants or a jacket that you love and fits you, you can do like I did this past week. Guess what I did this past week? I made 4 tops. The only reason I could make 4 tops is because the pattern already fit me. And so all I had to do is make everything.
You had all the information in front of you.
It wasn't like I had to struggle on anything. I had made the top before, actually 2 different tops, and now I think about 3 different tops. I'd made them all before. So because they already fit me, because I had done the project before, it was so fast. And you know what? It looks like I have almost a brand new wardrobe. So garment fitting, what you do for this is you make a mock-up of whatever garment you want. Make sure that what you're going to do is it has to go around you. I can fit anything if it goes around you. But what I can't do is if the back's too tight, if the front doesn't fit over your bust, I can't, that's really hard to do the fitting on that.
Make it a little oversized.
That's right.
We can always take in.
Right.
It's hard to
So
add.
make sure it either fits around your bust or around your hips, or maybe your tummy.
Exactly.
I don't want to talk about that one, but make sure it fits there.
Wherever the widest part is.
Yes.
No judgment.
No, not whatsoever. So what I'm telling you is once you do that, I can help you get that fitted. For those of you who may not know, I ran a alteration business for 30 years. There isn't anything I have not run into or have not seen. And not only that, but depending on how many people sign up, Alice does the class with me. So between the two of us, she's a Palmer and Plush fitting specialist. So she's got all kinds of education on this too. So between the two of us, we know how to fix it. So what you do is you bring in the mock-up. We try it on you. We do the fitting on the mock-up, and we change your pattern. You don't have to learn how to do all the pattern changes. We'll change it for you. We'll explain to you what we're doing, but the idea is that you walk out with a pattern that fits you. And do you know what? You're saying, Margaret, but I just sew quilts. you know, I'm going to just tell you, you don't just sew quilts. I know you. What you do is you make bags and you make quilts and you do some other stuff and you're good. Clothing has maybe one or two other things you need to learn about, and generally you can do clothes. They are not that difficult, and we have that wonderful sewing book, the red sewing book from Allison Smith. We have that wonderful book, and you know what? For the couple of things you don't know how to do, that book is an incredible resource. Plus, we also offer some technique classes for you too. So this is
Danielle
a great
calls
book.
this her sewing Bible. She said that it's absolutely essential in her sewing room. This book is incredible. It's just filled with everything you might need to know.
So what I love about this book, and the reason we rave about it, is this. The pictures are so clear. They're very clear. There's just enough words for you to understand the next step and move on. This book is, this book is just absolutely
facings
wonderful.
And necklines. Necklines scare me so much because they're like curved and they have to lay down. And so, yeah. And look at that. I could just look at this.
Well,
it's still scary, though.
No, they're not scary. Anyway, we do other classes other than the fitting class, but yes, it is. It's a fantastic book, and honestly, it is probably the best book on the market for you to understand clothing construction. So if you don't own this, you might want to get it, because when you read those instructions and you go, what in the world are they talking about? You can look it up here and you can figure it out.
And we can ship it.
And we can ship it wherever you want. Okay. You know what? The following week, guess what the following week is?
Oh, I know what the following week is.
The Indiana Heritage Quilt Show. Now, we do have some stuff going on a little bit. We have a Black Bobbin Mastery class that explains your computer screen. That computer screen scares people.
People get scared.
You don't need to be scared of a computer screen. It can't fight you. It just cannot. So we will be talking about the computer screen, and we'll be talking about how you can set things up so that the machine sews like you want to. It is a really fun class, and you will enjoy it. But basically, the following, when we're talking about, is the end of February.
It's already here.
The end of February in 2 weeks. We are going to be doing the Indiana Heritage Quilt Show. The Indiana Heritage Quilt Show is a wonderful show. If you've never been there, that is a fabulous show. And tune in tomorrow for Facebook Live, because I'm going to give away 2 more tickets to go to the Indiana Heritage Quilt Show.
Wonderful.
Okay.
It's such a great quilt show.
We are going to go take a look at a couple of things that I want to make sure people haven't forgotten about with this embroidery sale.
Yes.
Before we get off here, and we only have less than 10 minutes. Tell them real quick how they can win this prize.
Don't forget, we have our wonderful prize of our Schmetz Needle Identification luggage tag and these beautiful gradations, Stonehenge by Northcott charm pack. And these are you can be entered into a drawing to win these just for watching our video. All you have to do is hit that share button and put in the comments that you shared it, and you can make something just gorgeous out of these delicious fabrics. Look at that. Can you see them? Oh, yummy. Okay. Who doesn't love some good blues?
So we're going to take a quick, this is going to be fast. You guys have to pay attention. All right. So right now, the 790 Pro is coming with a special new gift with purchase. So what you can get right now is this gorgeous machine with the laser light on it, with the incredible embroidery features, and you can get with it, don't forget the BSR, comes with it automatically.
It comes with the BSR, which is so important.
It is going to come with V9 software, the complete V9 software. This software is $27.49 normally. This is going to come with it now. You are also going to get a Skills Hub class with this, and you will be thrilled with that particular thing. We also are giving away with this machine the embroidery bundle that is 25% off right now, and normally it's $750, and now it is $562. So you will get all of that. This bundle is worth almost $3,600, and it is a great deal. So yes, we've got a floor model sale going on, but we also have this wonderful gift with purchase package for the month of February, and we can order your new 790 Pro. All you have to do is come in and give us a deposit, and you will get all these wonderful, wonderful things that are coming with this.
Do you want me to bring this over to you?
No, I'm going to come around this way because we're going to show them the 590.
Oh, yes.
We have to show them the 590 because the 590 has a great deal too. This one is also, the gift with purchase is also almost the same amount of money. So what you're going to get with this is you're going to get the Skills Hub class, which is on the embroidery. You are going to go ahead and get the stabilizer box, which is filled with all kinds of wonderful stabilizers. You are going to get this fabulous 590 machine. It is so beautiful. And that machine is also going to come with the V9 software, the full version of V9 software. Again, this is almost a $3,600 value that you will get with this machine. It is unbelievable, the pricing on these and how great this all is. So, and this one comes with its module.
It comes with the module, yes.
So it does come with the module. Okay.
So it's all of this.
Okay, you've been thinking about embroidery. You've been dragging your feet. I don't want to tie up my sewing machine.
You don't have to tie up your sewing machine.
No, you don't have to tie it up
an
anymore.
extra half of a table to set this baby up on, then you can do embroidery all day long.
Check this out. For only $1,999, you can get a totally dedicated machine for your embroidery. This 500 is fabulous. It has a lot of different designs on it, including quilting designs on it, guys.
Mm-hmm. You can do edge-to-edge quilting on your embroidery machine.
Yes, and that is fascinating. If you did not know you can do that, it's really, really fun. But this is a embroidery dedicated machine. You can't do your regular sewing on it, but you now can have a dedicated machine for embroidery.
And
how fabulous is that?
For such a deal, too. $1,999. This machine is usually like $4,000. It's usually $4,899. This is, what is that, like 60% off?
It's a crazy deal.
Insane.
It's a crazy deal. Now, what you can also do right now is, say you already have embroidery and you're already doing it, but maybe you're saying to me, Margaret, I need a new hoop. I would love a midi hoop. I want a maxi hoop. I want a hoop. So, hoops. We're talking about embroidery hoops that are 25% off. Great deal, guys. And not only are those available, but I want to make sure that people see this embroidery bundle that they can get. So we're gonna show the embroidery bundle.
Prop it up here. Woo.
Okay, so you've got a zillion different kinds of stabilizers, so you can try all the things out.
Mm-hmm. It even has a little explanation for how to use your stabilizers. If you get these stabilizers and you go, I don't know what to do with these, they include a little information sheet.
And one of the things that people don't realize that come in this is you get 9 different collections of OESD embroidery designs. This alone is worth over $600.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a great, great deal. You're going to get your big book of embroidery in here. You're going to get the 35 most popular colors of OESD Isacore thread. Then we've got a $25 off coupon in here. You're going to get some needles. This is a sweet little deal, guys, and you will want it. So make sure that you take a quick look at that. It's pretty fabulous.
There we go.
And remember that maxi hoop I was telling you about? There it is right there. This is a great hoop.
Stock.
If you are not familiar with this wonderful hoop, you need to get one of these. They are really, really nice. So don't forget, with the OESD events, you can bring your machine or you can borrow one of ours. When you sign up for those events, if you could please let us know. what you're doing. We would appreciate it. Right on those events, we've made sure to ask you for a working email. We need to contact you so that we can ask you what you want for lunch. We need to ask you what you're bringing and what you want us to provide. So if you don't supply us with a good working email, then we can't contact you. And then when you come, it's going to be hard because we'll have to figure out everything at the last minute for you. And we don't want to do that. We want to be prepared and make your entire time here so stress-free. So please go ahead and sign up. Leave in the notes whether or not. Now, I've had a couple people tell me they didn't know where the notes were at. If you are struggling with the sign up, just call us. It's okay. We can sign you up. We can put all the information in for you. I don't want you to have a hard time with any of this. I want you to know that when you come here, we try to make this adventure so much fun and so stress-free. So all you have to do is just give us a call and we'll take care of you. So,
all right.
Did
we actually cover everything?
I think we did. What else?
Open house for the quilt show.
Quilt show open house.
Quilt show open house.
Okay, so
We're
that
gonna
is...
have a party.
It's going to be on the 29th of February. It's a Thursday.
Celebrate Leap Day.
First day of the quilt show. We're having a really fun party here. Live music, and we're going to have snacks and some beverages, and there's going to be some fun things going on, like some door prizes. There's just going to be a lot of fun.
It's just going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to that. After that long day at the quilt show, we're going to come back here and we're going to just celebrate with our customers who we love.
I know, it's
show
really fun.
off our shop that we're very proud of. And
we've been working real hard on the shop, and if you haven't been here in a while, it's really changed and improved, and I think you will really enjoy it. So everybody, think about what you're going to be doing these next few weeks. We've got lots of fun things to include you in on, and I hope you'll be here. So
hit that share and can put in the comments that you shared our live video to be entered to win our beautiful little prize today with our Schmetz needle identification luggage tag and this lovely charm pack from Northcott.
Okay, everybody, have a wonderful Friday. Join us tomorrow for Facebook Live at 9:30. And don't forget, we've got a couple of tickets for the Indiana Heritage Quilt Show that we're going to give away.
Oh, you're going to love it.